Hold on. I'm almost completely set up. I have cats and dogs in here with me right now. Hey, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. It is January 5th. And I'm Joannie Bates with Joannie Bates Sells with Keller Williams. And I'm happy to be sitting. It's been a busy day. I had double closings today that were fantastic. Congratulations to my sweet Sue. Thank you, Shannon Frazier, for being awesome. And I'm co-agenting on this with me. It was good. What are we drinking tonight? My favorite. Cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Thank you, Jason. I had 4 people in the house have COVID this past week. And pretty much I had all the kids lined up. I had my assistant there. And I said, all right, y'all need to do a test. And I didn't plan on it, but for every test that came back positive, and I was very sad, I ended up doing a shot of Tennessee honey. There were 4 shots. So it was a very relaxing afternoon after that, after my 4 shots of Tennessee honey. But my people did not suffer. They did not suffer. They were very mild, nothing crazy. You like my hair, Shelby? How are you? I love you. Hey, Lindsay. Hey, Lindsay. Hey, so I want you guys to stick around with me because I have so much to talk about, and I need interaction. So stay with me. Yes, prairie medicine is the only way to go. Sweet Shelby, remember when I used to give you hot tea with honey with blackberry brandy in it? And then I think you told someone, like one of my friends or a teacher, and they were like, really? That's what your mom gives you? Yes, that's exactly what my mom gives me. Prairie medicine is real, and it's quality stuff. If Laura Ingalls Wilder could do it, and my sweet grandparents did it, it's good enough for you. And it's really good. I do like me some Tennessee honey. Okay, so we're talking about neighborhoods today. And I am going to be putting some questions up. And it is for you guys to kind of play along. And we're going to take it way back to 1984, 83, something like that. Let's talk about, what did you do when you were a kid? Like when you went to play, going outside to play, where did you go? Where'd you go? Where did you play? Where'd you play? So I grew up in a suburb of Detroit in Michigan. And it was an awesome city called Trenton. And you just walked out the front door, got on your bike and went. Street lights came on and you went home. Shout out to me if that sounds real familiar. Does that sound familiar? Street lights. Oh no, street lights are on. I gotta go. It's dusk. I gotta get home. My mom's gonna be mad. Right? You just went out the front door and just took off. If you joined a team, it was the team for your city, right? You were, I was a baton twirler when I was little, and I was like Trenton twirler. And it was quite adorable, I have to say. Pigtails and little baton twirling. But you were part of your community, and it was your city. It was, I'm going to grandma's and grandma lived in Wyandotte, or I'm going to the other grandma's and they live in Woodhaven. I'm going to go see my cousin. And you didn't define your space by your street, or you lived in a city, and that's how you operated. You had Parks and Rec, you had a city pool. We used to have parks that were every so many blocks, and high school kids were hired by the city's Park and Rec department to run this parks, and they were awesome. It was like this giant, they had a giant dumpster thing. I didn't know it was a dumpster at the time, but it had like a lock on it, and the Park and Rec kid would have a key. They can get in there, and there were games and balls and footballs and jump ropes, and I had a blast at Kennedy Park. I mean, it was so much fun. And that was part of our community, right? That's just what we did. So the question is where did you play when you were little? Did you go in your backyard? Did you live on a farm? Did you just, like, where did you go? What did you do when you played? Run to the neighbor's house? And that's what it's all about, right? I'm talking about your community, about neighborhoods, and what makes up neighborhoods and what's important to you, right? Right? So what do you want when you think about a neighborhood? Like growing up, it was post World War II homes, and they were 3 by 2.5s, and that's what you got. You didn't think about anything else. I honestly didn't know that there was a different model until I went to high school, went to visit out of state, and there was this thing called a subdivision. Holy crap. What's subdivision? What? I mean, wow. What is a subdivision? You know what I'm talking about? When was the first time you realized that there were communities that had an HOA and pools and tennis courts and like almost like resort style living? I mean, I couldn't imagine being an 8-year-old little Joanie being like, you mean I can go to the pool? And it's like I can walk there? A tennis court? Like a lake? I mean, all these things available to you. That blows my mind to think about 8-year-old Joanie having that available. I mean, if we wanted to go to a swimming hotel and the pool was there, and that was like, you could have a birthday party. Like, I'm going to go to the hotel and we're going to get a room, and then all the kids are going to play in the pool, but we're just going to have the room because that's where your birthday party was. It was so amazing to have access to a pool. And now it's all about neighborhoods have their own pools, right? I know that for us in Atlanta, we're like, oh, of course they do. Yeah, of course we have pools. They're amazing. My pool's better than your pool because we have a lazy river and a water slide, and we have the best Alta team in Atlanta. It's way different than when I grew up in Detroit. Way, way, way different. So we talked about, where did you play? Did you grow up in a city? Did you roam freely? Did you hop on your bike and not come home until the streetlights came on? When you were growing up, was there a community pool or a rec center? Was there some place for y'all to kind of like the Y? We didn't have a Y where we were, but I remember when the kids were little here, we used to go to the Y. When did you realize other places were different? I say high school, but now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's one of the first times I came to Atlanta when I was in college at Michigan State. I came to visit friends in Atlanta, and I was like blown away by the size of homes, by that everything was so manicured. And we stayed at Post Apartments. Friends had a place at the Post Apartments, and it was beautiful. I mean, I could not believe how gorgeous Atlanta was. I mean, shout out into, hello, Harlow, shout out into the comments what your first impression was when you came to Atlanta for the first time. I couldn't believe how beautiful it was. The detail to community spaces and just along the side of the road that they planted flowers. I mean, what? It was just blew me away. Blew me away. I couldn't believe how gorgeous it was. So let's talk about the neighborhoods in Atlanta that are planned, beautiful, mega, and you never have to leave. Never have to leave. And I love, love, love showing these homes in these mega communities like Bentwater. Bentwater is by far my favorite. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're an empty nester, if you're a first-time home buyer, if you're leveling up. Like if you're in, let's say, Bentwater, which has like 2,600 homes, price ranges from $180 to $900, a beautiful championship golf course, a junior Olympic-sized pool, multiple pools, slides, kiddie splash pad. I mean, it is vacation. It's literally vacation. You don't have to go anywhere. You live in a resort. That's what it absolutely, people say, well, no, not really. I'm like, no, it is. Your amenities are resort style amenities and you get to live there. So I love taking clients, particularly out-of-state clients, to see. They don't necessarily always buy in Bentwater. Most of them do, but they can get a feel for this is what's available in Atlanta. The prices for what you are really getting are extremely reasonable. 5-6 bedroom home, 5.5 baths for $700. That's $1 million house someplace else. You can get so much value. And then just pop in there and get a golf cart and tool around your community and go to the ice cream social at the clubhouse. Which clubhouse? Oh, the one by the championship golf course. Oh, I thought it was going to be the one over by the junior size Olympic pool. It's all right there for you. And that absolutely, I get geeked about it because people from other parts of the country don't have that. They don't get to experience these beautiful mega planned subdivisions. And of course, you can take that and bring it down to smaller neighborhoods, but most neighborhoods are still 100% going to have an HOA. They're going to have an HOA. You're thinking, what the heck's an HOA? I didn't know what an HOA is when I first moved here many years ago. Homeowners Association. When you buy a home in a planned community, and it has a pool and a tennis court and common areas, and it all looks really pretty, well, someone has to pay for it, right? So that's the HOA. And every lot, every home has dues. You pay dues to the HOA. And the dues vary depending on the size of the neighborhood and the number of amenities. Our neighborhood here, it's relatively a new neighborhood. I'm in phase 1, phase 2 finished out, and phase 3 is being built, but we're about $850 a year. We have a nice pool. We have a nice clubhouse. We have a playground. We have some walking trails. The front entrance is kept very nice. It's not immaculate. It's not like crazy, but it's super, super nice. So your HOA dues are going to vary depending on your amenities. And let's talk about Bentwater again. Bentwater has a lot of amenities, and you can have your choice of, I think, 7 pools. There's 7 different pools you can choose from in Bentwater. You can use any of them. Absolutely. Now, what's interesting is on these mega neighborhoods that are usually built around a golf course, the golf course membership is not part of the neighborhood. It's not actually even part of the neighborhood. It will be considered Bentwater Golf and Country Club that you have to buy into. And you can live right along the golf course and do all that stuff. But in order to play it, you have to become a member of that. Same with Governors. So Governors is a very nice neighborhood. I wouldn't call it mega because it's a little bougie. I think the lowest priced homes in there are about the 700s, and then it just goes to $3 million. There are fees to be able to have, I guess it's a membership association fee to start up your account when you move into a neighborhood. Most of the time it's like $100. I'm going to let you guess what Governors is. Governors is more. Some of you know. I mean, Governors amenities over there. I mean, they have a spa. They have restaurants. They have full-time tennis instructors and all sorts of like wait staff. I mean, it is the next level of resort living. It is truly the next level. But just in case you want to know, it is a $25,000 membership. Not even membership. Initiation fee is what we'll call it. Initiation fee to live in Governors and use the amenities. And that does not include your monthly. Well, they do it annually usually. They do an annual for what the HOA fees are going to be. And sometimes on those big places like Governors, you have a once a month mandatory expenditure so that, you know, they have to pay their people, right? So once a month, you need to spend $100 somewhere. If it's in the pro shop, if it's in the restaurant, if it's getting drinks, if it's at the spa. But everyone who lives in Governors needs to spend $100 tell you what, you can do that. I could do that at Governor's in the spa and getting some cocktails and yeah, everything. I go there and get my facials. I have a sweet friend over there who it's just it's a good place. So if you've got the money, let's talk about Governor's. Good schools, good everything. Gated community, beautiful homes, beautiful. And some of them aren't like over the top gorgeous. They're modest, but then there's others that are like, yes, please. Yes, please. I'll take that one. So we are talking about subdivisions. What is an HOA? What kind of communities does Atlanta offer? And I was just talking about my favorite, which is Bentwater. I just did a feature this past week about Bentwater and the fact that it has won so many awards. It has over, like I said, 2,600 homes, and it has 13 different entrances and price points from the 180s to the high nines. And you can literally go in there as a single person, get yourself a sweetheart, buy your first home, still be in Bentwater, sell that, make some cash because the price and the value is incredible there. It's always holding value. Get another home, 2-bedroom. Let's go for a 3-bedroom. Oh, 5-bedroom. Whoa, had another baby. 6-bedroom. Okay, all the kids have left and gone. Let's just go over to the 55 plus. And you never left Bentwater. I love that. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And again, that's just one example. There's River Green. River Green's beautiful. That's farther north up on Sixes Road. But these mega neighborhoods really, really do have a lot of value. And I love them. I love them to show people from out of state what is available in Atlanta. It's really cool. And the value. I mean, come on. You have resort living. And it's, $500,000-$600,000 for the house, but you never have to go on vacation again. Ever. You never have to go on vacation again. So for me, coming from Detroit, south of Detroit, I lived in a smaller, it's not that small, but it's Trenton. And it was all about just the city. You went to the city pool, you joined the city team. There wasn't all of the where do you live? Well, I live over by Taylor Elementary School, or I live by the high school. Here in Atlanta, it's more like, oh, I live in Woodbridge. Oh, I live in Hamilton Township. I live in Summer Harbor. I live in Woodlawn. That's how people reference where you live. And it's really interesting. It's fascinating about different parts of the country regionally, how communities are set up and communities are planned. I mean, truly, when you look at like a smaller town, it's like, well, I'm in the older section across the railroad tracks by the church. Or, those new houses over there off the highway? Yeah, we just moved in over there. So, I mean, I just think this is really cool. And I love me people and I love me houses. So I think the whole idea of neighborhoods and what they mean to you and how they're different regionally is cool. But the truth is your neighborhood is about your people, right? Mm-hmm. Your neighborhood's about your people. It is about where you can be you, where you can be comfortable. There's it blows me away when I first moved here, the organization that particularly stay-at-home moms have in communities. All of a sudden you have a baby and there's someone who's doing a meal train and they're organizing, and then there's someone through church, and not just church, but then some other group, and you are well taken care of. And I don't know if that's a Southern thing, having grown up in the North, but the hospitality and the bunco groups and the fun and the trick-or-treating, it's all taken to like a different level in your neighborhood. So basically, find your people. Find where you're comfortable. Call someone like me who absolutely digs into everybody's business. I know the business of all the neighborhoods and what, like, they've got a great swim team or they've got a great tennis team. And are you into walking? Well, this one has walking trails. This one has a lower HOA. It doesn't have a pool. I'm like, Greg, yeah, I'm not really interested in the pool. Great, but they've got pickleball. What? This neighborhood's got the cool. Yeah, that one might just be perfect for you. So I just want to talk about neighborhoods today and just let you know that there's so much available. And if it's not your jam, big neighborhoods aren't your jam, and you're like, yeah, I had an HOA once, and HOAs can be a lot because they are a governing body with rules, and sometimes you don't want rules. If you want to go burn trash in your backyard and you have an HOA, you're probably not going to be able to do that. So you need to find a neighborhood without an HOA, or an HOA that has been dissolved because the neighborhood is older. Like the investment property that I just purchased. I dropped my 23-year-old Christmas baby, William, my welder, my blacksmither, my burn things guy, and he now is living with friends on a half acre with 3 barns, and he can blacksmith and burn and weld all he wants because there's no HOA. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So like I said, I closed 2 houses today. Really excited. It was a great day. It's the beginning of the year, and I have 5 active buyers. So if y'all have a house that you want to sell, I can drop a buyer in today. So anything 2s, 3s, a lot of first-time home buyers I'm working with right now. Investors, working with a lot of investors. You got a property out there that you've inherited, or that you're just like, yeah, I rented it for a while and I want to get rid of it because I can make a lot of money. I've got about 5 buyers right now that are chomping at the bit. So let me know. All right, let me know. So I am going to make this a short one today and go see what my people are doing since I've been gone all day. And so this is Jenny Bates with Keller Williams Signature Partners, 770-363-2752. Cheers to you. Stay well. I know that the COVID has been going around. Did it share in our house, and we are healthy now. But be well. Be safe. Smooches.